I can
Paimon.
barely float anymore.
You could try walking, you know. No! Let's not let Paimon walk. That's scary.
Nah, that would be so normal.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over
Talking
there?
about money.
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Oh no. Oh no, we made it broke.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well,
No,
if you do encounter any other trouble in
Navia.
Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority.
Thank you, honey.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Oh, that's so interesting. This is the start of the act.
There aren't many people around anymore.
Oh, so pretty.
Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
So pretty. Oh, again.
Looks like we're back here again.
Vache.
Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
It is clearer than it was during the day.
That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache?
Damn.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotions. Things are getting a little blurry?
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right?
Oh, now Paimon can hear
Hey,
it?
Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Oh my god, we're hypnotized by the fountain? We're hypnotized by the water! Ah! Oh. An oceanid? Oceanid? Question mark? What?
Vache? Are you my dear Vache?
Nah, bro. Don't think so.
You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
Sadly, no. Oh god.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered.
Bruh? Oh my god. That was a thing, right? Their memories are to be washed away from the
How much I've
prophecy.
lost. How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
The prophecy's
that is
true.
what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore. I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Oh no! She was dissolved! That's so sad!
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me.
That is
And
such
I
a
also
rough
loved him
name
equally as much.
for a person, Vache.
But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
Oh no.
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
Oh my god. There's no way to get her back?
The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
That is so sad.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vacher above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow. If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
Wow.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
That's crazy, though. It's basically like taking someone's soul out of their body, and now their soul just lives in the sea.
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface.
Is she happier then?
I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety. I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
I wonder how much time has passed in reality. What happened to us? Did we fall in the water?
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence.
Now I have to find a Vacher, I guess.
If you see Vacher, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
So is she okay? I want to know. Is she okay? Wait, a cutscene?
Navia's outnumbered!
What is happening? Where did this come from? Out of frickin' nowhere.
Demoiselle, look out!
Wait, why? Holy, what happened here?
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Wait, why? Chlorine?
Chlorand?
Why? Oh, okay. I thought she led them. I thought she was against us for a second. Is
Quick, now's our chance!
I don't understand anything. Wait, no, is she against us? Wait, I don't understand. What is going on? Ooh, damn, bro. It looks like she's fighting them. Ooh, is that what they call a champion duelist? Ooh. Navia ain't so bad herself. Gosh dang. What is this about? I'm so damn confused. What is happening?
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Woman who was dissolved into water, and then we wake up and there's a whole massive, like, army trying to kill Navia.
I followed you.
Oh?
It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
Chlorand? You were following Navia? Why? You woke up in a war zone, I know. Why? But also, huh? Chlorand? Why are you following Navia, huh? You worried about her?
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Huh?
Do not speak of my father.
Oh, damn. Oh, no,
Sorry,
Navia
Demoiselle.
trauma.
I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Chlorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Damn,
Sorry,
this is gonna be
I-
trauma.
did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you. But I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
You think they're after
Your performance
Navia?
tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
Oh, frig.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And
Oh,
what
she's a
about these Guardians?
target?
I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago.
Oh,
They are not the
shit.
ones used by
Rogue?
the authorities to enforce the law.
They're rogue.
I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes.
Oh,
Careful, and do not ask
jeez,
rashly.
she just said it.
We'll
Yes.
continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish.
Aww, I
Regardless,
like this side
Thank
story.
you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
This is not what I expected. This is some interesting, like, side story now.
I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
What just happened? What just happened?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for.
I'm so
Those Guardians
confused.
came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us.
Saved us? Were they attacking us or her?
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too. We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As
Huh?
such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's
Silver! I love
If
you!
it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill. long
I
ago.
love these guys.
All
They're
right,
so
you two.
sweet.
That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh?
What? Is her voice so loud?
Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought.
Dead.
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
What?
How did that help?
What?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
I had a suspicion, but I didn't. I had a weird suspicion.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors, so how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
They shrugged it off, so I didn't think anything of it after.
Primordial sea?
Yes, so if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Holy freaking shit! Oh, bro! We just saved Navia from getting murked! Oh! Oh no! Wow! Damn!
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
That's insane!
Really?
Yeah, fortunately neither of us are from Fontaine. That is crazy! And they're just spiking people's drinks with it? Someone really wants Navia gone.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Man. That is weird. Did we get a drink, or did they just want to take us both out? I don't know.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process.
Ugh. Of course.
Speaking of which,
We effed up.
did
We effed
anything
ourselves
strange
up.
happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again.
Oh.
Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too. But it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element. True.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
I guess
Doesn't
so.
sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
So, like, I still don't know why they gave us water. For Navia, it makes sense. Why did they give us the water?
New intel? While you were
Paimon was just a mistake.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice of the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vache was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
Damn. I guess we're stuck now.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately.
Please come in.
Oh, okay. I have problems. I have serious problems. I can't do this. Anytime there's a scene with this guy.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
Bro.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be
He
of
doesn't
assistance
care.
to you.
He doesn't care.
So you're not mad at us?
We're
Paimon.
looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Oh my god. He reminds me of a nice version of Edgeworth
Who knew that Nervalet
from Ace
would be
Attorney.
so easy to talk to.
I know, he's so nice. He's so nice but so commanding at the same time. Wait, how much time?
Unfortunately,
No!
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Damn, bro.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so?
Don't you say that.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Navia says Neuvillette a lot better than the others.
Ahem.
What? Wait, what? Why'd he clear his throat?
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel.
What?
Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
Baby. Oh.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
Oh. Damn, that's an intense look.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last
Oh,
resort.
that's why she didn't want to
You
see
even
him.
told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
There's
If
the
you
line from the
truly regret
trailer.
my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
Oh no, she's crying. Holy.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life
Oh.
away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all?
God damn, this is intense.
Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything.
And he's just standing and listening to all of
There
it.
are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
Oh, he can't do
I'm
it.
sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Holy shit, bro. Don't make him cry. No. Now all the pictures, all the memes about him crying. I wanted to continue talking to him, bro. We just left him in his shame. We just left him in his shame. Damn.
Rain. It's raining.
Oh no!
Wasn't it still sunny when we went to the
He's
building? And
crying!
there shouldn't be any active trials today.
He's crying! He's
Now that I
crying!
think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Hydro Dragon! Don't cry! No! Okay, where is this, oh, there it is. It's like, where's that teleport point? Talk to Melis. Land of corroded shadows and tainted currents. Huh. There's so many different, like, new environments. It has, like, little cafes and everything.
This is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Environment diversity has come a long way since 1.0. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Your
yeah, for sure.
accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, so much for my expectations. Stop, don't be rude. Actually,
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
that's unfortunate.
We don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Aw,
Your
Navia.
father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
Aw, honey.
I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3
Really?
years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose
Bro,
a
the
duel
music
to
that
defend
just
his
started.
honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
No. Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, He not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
Holy crap, bro.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
That's so sad.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the
Wow.
bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records.
So he's called Callus the Unfaithful because of the fact that the people think he murdered his friend?
However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
Navia. I feel bad for her.
If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
Holy crap. This girl has trauma.
And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
We're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
They're like her other
I
fathers
also will never
now.
believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master
I love
Callus
him
did
so
so
much.
much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
I have a lot of money I wish I could give
Callus
you.
was such a good man. Wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
Damn, bro.
How could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely
How could?
accused,
Because people suck,
we have to
Paimon.
find the
People
truth.
suck.
He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
People
There
sucks.
is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the
Oh.
duel
Oh.
was Miss Cloran.
Oh.
Her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
So the father told Clorinda before she killed him to take care of her? God damn.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Cloran has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of her job. I don't think she did anything because of maliciousness. It's just her job. That's what they're supposed to do.
She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena,
Aww.
there was only ever one choice she could have made.
That really is unfortunate.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
I don't blame her, man.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Cloran told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates, yeah, I was gonna say, then he kind of knew he was gonna die.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
I love Navia
Jacques
so
was an
freaking
empathetic
much.
man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's
I
unlikely that he
love
turned on Boss with zero warning.
Navia. I'm so
I
glad
think
she has a
this
side
third
story.
person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as you're
It's
and your
the music
father's
again.
butler, I must still offer a word of warning.
It's the music
Our
again.
opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
Boss's wishes, like her wishes, or a different boss?
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself.
Damn, bro.
Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end?
That is
Sin
hard, man.
is still here. Callous the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want
Goodness.
to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed
Trauma,
the best
trauma,
moment to
trauma.
act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
Trauma.
So you do know something else, Malus.
Oh, what?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Sin and the
Malus!
serial disappearances case.
Huh.
But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Boss
What?
also didn't tell you that
What?
he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors
Malus!
told him that he had
What?
no more than 5 years left to live.
What?
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you.
Oh my god.
Knowing
Been keeping
all
this for
this,
3 years?
He decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public.
So, Malus all this time knew what was going on, or knew so much more than he was willing to say, and he was waiting until the right freaking moment to tell them? I would feel so betrayed if I was Navia. I know! I've started, like, is this good? Like, is this a good idea? To have kept all of this from her?
If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he had told would immediately... Oh. Oh, so that's how they protected her?
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
So they
As
wouldn't
we've
try and
seen,
kill
Boss's
her.
tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
Until now.
I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss.
God.
To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want. That is true. She didn't have to take this.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world.
That is true.
But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced.
Holy
Essentially,
shit!
It's the enemy's headquarters.
Fuck.
When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
Yeah, okay,
You
Paimon.
mustn't forget that
Dumb.
we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The
True.
worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
You saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
True.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all.
I'm the
I
butler.
live but to serve
Wow.
the boss and demoiselle's will. I've
Jeez.
always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake.
It's a
But
dedicated
considering my
butler.
relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations,
That's
and
crazy.
waiting for the right time to come.
Shit.
Think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
Man,
If you want to
Navi's growing
investigate
from a
them,
girl
please
into a
take
woman.
every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They
Aw.
still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
I'm still processing.
A
This
new
is crazy.
case awaits, my dear partner.
There we
I
go.
think we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
She's got her spunk back. Holy cromoly! Wow!